Welcome back to another time in Comic Studio, and probably that is actually that warns you about of this situation and about for this thing. The last video, we just completely did one of their automobiles as well. It's not their automobiles like those things, such as the Ford Taurus, Chrysler 200, GMC Acadia, the Chrysler Town and Country, the Chevrolet Traverse, and the Mercury Milan. But things aren't going to be just like to do as well. And it's been a while for about 7 minutes ago as well. And today we're gonna be checking out Hoowho's comic studio as well. The Hoowho's OCs and other stuff. So we're probably going to be added for some of those characters. Like we cannot able to be showing some spoilers as well. So if we look up to the some sprites, like anything that could include it as well. So what about the sprites of this thing as well? And it's also included that since the last time that we just did here as anyways to do something a little bit pretty early as well. So back in this comic studio, I'm not going to be big like those things as well. But first thing, we're gonna be started around all of the characters, and then like anything as well was actually for the pink yogurt cookie. So let's start with pink yogurt cookie, and she was a little bit small, and she was very small as well. Next one is fluffy cheese cookie, and another person was banana split cookie, which is nothing due to containing spoilers, was actually this. And another one was actually this thing was buttercream cookie, was actually for some sort of a little bit for one suggestion of this thing as well. The next character is wine cookie. I don't want to taste for some sort of a reason because that should be able to be making me drunk as well of some sort of one of their selves as well. So that is actually for the one person that whoever to be driving away for just like this. And the next character is Pumpkin Spice Cookie, was actually for some sort of a character like it is. She was a little bit small. And the next character could be around as well. Neapolitan Ice Cream Cookie. Neapolitan ice cream cookie wasn't actually like some sort of a spoiler. It dressed like for some sort of a racing package as well, between pink and brown. And the next one is Caramel Cookie or Lucky Charm. This is actually like those Magnificent as well. Magnificent, I probably should do this as well, but very magically delicious as well. And another one is the bubblegum cookie, was actually her old design was actually this, but this design could be for some sort of a younger version. So the older version like this was actually even this one. And the next character is Pop Rocks Cookie, was actually based off the popping candy cookie as his son. I'm probably it's her son, like its guess, that the father was popping candy cookie. That we realized that giving her like itself that he married Shining Glitter Cookie and gave birth to Pop Rocks Cookie. What is actually like itself to do this, but it's actually really it wasn't probably real that any of to do this as well. And the next one is Sweet Choco Cookie, who is a little bit small and the sweetest cookie in Earthbreak. And I'm probably sure she was the sweetest cookie in Earthbread as well. And the last character is Choco Bread Cookie. And could be actually for this only for this pretty a little bit small as well. And there's no submitted sprites like anything for about to do this. And even to do this that I was right is don't click. Even to do this that we can't able to show some spoilers. And if you notice something what it is, if you use any of those OCs, please credit me thanks. Not all of her Cookie Run OCs are in the studio yet. So even that is actually completely going to get inside of the vehicle, but not actually going to do like anything it was. There aren't absolutely props either, including for the effects, except the backgrounds. So we're very even sure to slightly started to add them significantly, including some sort of a space or anything it does. So I'm probably not sure that we're going to be clicking for some more backgrounds as well. So even what to do, what is not going to be exactly even for those spaces as well. So we're not going back a little bit as well. So we have still a little bit more characters, or not itself, to do this as well. So we're not recently that we're gonna be added some more as well. So we're gonna be in the pumpkin patch as well, instead of something even scary going on outside for some sort of a one thing as well. So if that is actually that you're gonna be clicking something, which means that was pretty awful or something. I'll be right back in a few minutes time. But I guess they might able to be driven with some cars, whatever, but I'm not such as one expert to do this as well, as we're gonna be seeing the results was eventually this. Even for to do this, like all of the characters such as for the underage cookies, or some sort of an overaged cookies, like isn't going to be such as able to be driven like that before. Even for that reason that I just completely forgot to do this as well, even because of its little small and pretty small, such as a little bit of children as well. So not even that the fact is going to be such as one reason. So we just completely added for lots of more cookies without itself. So we just actually going to get something a little bit pretty more to do this, but we're starting from over here. That wine cookie was probably didn't able to be driven like anything before, because pretend to be this, she was driven in a Lamborghini J, or like the Aventador J as well, that she might able to ever driven in Forza Horizon 5 like anything as well. And we got for the Mustang Boss 303 as well. I'm might sure this is the Boss 302 Mustang like this. But underage children shouldn't able to be driven around here, such as cookies. And there must be some sort of a party bus as well. Or really it is for some sort of a bus from My Little Pony Equestria Girls. But especially like Pop Rock's Cookie is going to be riding somewhere as well, with and beyond their girls and her family as well, such as Shining Glitter and Popping Candy Cookie. There must be a bone shaker with an actually one thing, that the bubblegum isn't going to be driven as well. Bubblegum Cookie isn't pretty driven for that way as well. And for some sort of like this thing, Banana Split Cookie is being riding with a limousine such as the Cadillac XTS. It was actually for some sort of that I just didn't actually saw this, but I just pretty searched it on YouTube and looking for a limousine to drive on as well. And finally, we got some sort of a Jaguar like this. So wait a second, where is this actually for some sort of a model? Oh yes, the 1991 Jaguar Sport XJR15, as we added for some sort of superhero from South Park, and that is where all it is. That we came to the end of this video like anyways. So if you just like this video for some adding cars around within characters aren't going to be driven that before, just going to leave a like one of those videos back in the last year as well, and the link is going to be in description down below, and especially for some sort of a main website as well. So I hope you that is actually going to be continued to do for the journey to continue Comic Studio with us, or likely for it's especially going to be very too far alike anyways. So thanks for watching and for all your support, and we're probably going to do what anything that is possibly that I just able to be trying, like, I guess. So I'll be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later, before I might going to be see you later in just about 2 days. Really it is.